I'm joined here by my co-host and CEO and founder of Street Fellas Inc., RG Robinson, and our in-studio guest, Rick Ross. You guys, welcome back to the show.
Thank
Welcome
you,
back to
thank
the
you.
show.
Glad to be here.
If you don't know, Rick Ross has just released and is promoting his new book, Freeway Rick Ross, The Untold Autobiography. You're going to want to go out and get it. I'm going to give you more information at the end of the show. But it was very interesting that RG was talking about the name, Rick Ross.
Everybody knows about the situation with the rapper Rick Ross or the rapper William Roberts, uh, known as Rick Ross. What is the situation with
Well,
that?
I went to court to try to get the courts to stop him from using my name and to stop Universal and Warner Brothers from promoting my name in the light that they're promoting it in. I wind up losing, one judge, and these judges all ruled different ways for different reasons, but they all came up with the same conclusion. One said I should have filed 5 days before I got out of prison. Another one said that the First Amendment rights gave him the right to use my name. So I guess the First Amendment rights would give me the right to go and call myself Leonardo DiCaprio.
And
Yeah.
I want to touch on that because I think some of the viewers and artists might not know, but Rick Ross is using your image, your name, and your story to apply it to the character that he plays, from my understanding. Is that
Pretty
correct?
much. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I think RG, you can elaborate a little bit. Tell us a little bit about that.
I mean, it's just crazy to me that someone can do that and get away with it. I mean, to me, I think that he should have as a man and as a brother. Let's be honest. He should have had you on the phone the day you touched down out of prison. Working out something where you guys could get together, sit down, and hash this whole thing out. That should have happened, man. There's no way that this guy, morally or anything else, should be able to do that. I mean, as a man, as a brother, as I said, he hasn't gotten in touch with you or anything. And from what I know, I've heard you say that he you approached him and tried to shake his hand or something like that, and he just
Yeah,
walked away
yeah,
from you.
yeah.
That's crazy to me, man. I don't get that. That's I don't understand
Well,
that kind of.
it is pretty amazing that he's
Yeah.
using your name, which okay, First Amendment. He's using your story, okay, First Amendment. But now he's using your image and he's becoming the character that you actually
Well, people
were.
thought it was me.
There you go. And I
I mean,
think
right
that's
now there's kids on the street who think. I mean, I've been to a school and a kid asked me, because I do a Q&A after I finished speaking, and this one kid raised his hand, and I said, okay, and he said, why did you change your name to Rick Ross?
you're like, no,
And
my
then
mama gave me that
I
name.
had to tell him that's my birth name. That's the name that my mom and my father named me. I was Rick Ross when I didn't want to be Rick Ross.
But do you think that there's anyone out there that maybe thinks he didn't do it, or did he ever admit that he did change his name to Rick
No,
Ross
he didn't
because of
admit
that?
it. He didn't admit it. No, he said that he invented the name. He really committed perjury.
Of course.
And in his rap songs, there are lines of your life story,
Oh, absolutely.
which blows me away.
He read up on me. He keeps up with all the drug kingpins.
Yeah.
But I'm the only one that he never knew about. He knew about all these other guys, but he never knew about me.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is. I'm really more disappointed with the record labels than I am with him because they're supposed to be more responsible. But it only
I'm
shows.
glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because it
only-
is true.
It only shows more of what RG was talking about this system for incarcerating our babies. And I believe that the record labels are playing right into that field because now they have a guy who basically authenticates what they're talking about.
Right.
You know,
Right.
he's the real deal. And he's never said that what he does is only entertainment.
Right.
He'll never say that.
No.
So when you got an impressionable mind, a 11-year-old, 12-year-old,
Yes.
you never tell them that it's entertainment. So they take it as being the
Real
real
life.
deal.
Hello, folks. This is RG Robinson, and I'm shooting this segment especially for the guy whose birth name is William Leonard Roberts II, formerly known as Rick Ross, now known as Ricky Rose, but I'm going to just call him Bill. My brother, you have done a great injustice, and I think it's time that you do the right thing and sit down with this man. You used this brother's name and reputation to create this character that you used to fool everyone into thinking that you were Kingpin Freeway Ricky Ross, who at one time just happened to be on the front page of every newspaper in this country. And it worked. I personally think it was a brilliant move. You watching CB4 and came up with this great idea. And I know you didn't expect it to blow the way it did you? You used this brother's name and got rich. And you don't think you owe him at least a conversation? Come on, brother. You don't even believe that, do you? Since you're such a big fan of mob life, let me share something with you. As cold-blooded as any mob boss ever was, one thing that he wasn't was a liar or a coward. They staked their reputation on that. Well, I personally think that you should show your fans and the world just how much of a boss you are, and do a live interview with Freeway Ricky and hash all this out in front of the world. You owe him and the folks that made you a very wealthy man at least that. This is R.G. Robinson, Edward L. and Thelma G. Robinson's baby boy. Thank you for tuning in to R.G. Speaks Rap Current Affairs. Stay tuned, because I'll be back.